and Black TV. KG here with Banana, Georgie, and Shawnee. Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. We made it back.
We did. We did too. Long weekend.
It's been a long week.
Very long Saturday.
Very long
Night.
Saturday.
I'd say night.
Saturday
Not day.
evening. Yeah, very long Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And there's been a bug going around as well.
Yeah,
and
everyone's been falling sick.
Yeah, man. Everyone's sort of falling apart. And
My stomach's rumbling again, so I might have to do evacuation. I had another chili sesh today.
No jalapenos.
No, a bit of the chili aioli today, man.
Chili aioli.
I dash out again, man. You know, right?
Yeah.
On the old
We asked the witch doctor here for
what's
some
that
recovery
smell?
medicine.
Oh my
mate.
god!
This little thing is we're gonna ask it later after 9 to
Can't.
It's got to be that wacky tobacco.
yep. Well, it's smoking a bong or something. I don't know, but we're gonna ask it to exercise the demons from Sydney, from Western Sydney Wanderers. You know,
You're right.
You're going to need something stronger than that, Shawnee.
I need some of the green stuff, mate, instead of wonder what that is, man.
we put whatever people.
Bit of Bob Marley special.
Ah, mate. Well, look, we're obviously we are going to dive into the derby, but before we do that, as always, we're just going to review the results from the round. So we'll go through them. The first game, Wellington picking up a 2-2 draw against Melbourne City.
You're right. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't know who I said I picked the last game. So that's
I can't even remember what I picked. I'm pretty sure I went Wellington.
I think I might have
Just out
gone.
of-
I
just
think
out
you
of-
guys went Wellington. I went City. I think
Yeah.
maybe.
There was some big lessons for us to observe from that game on how Wellington went about their business in the midfield with City.
yeah, that was actually
Well, you know what? Actually, you said it last week when we were doing the predictions. You're like, we need everyone to draw and we win, so it'll help us. It was looking good the first two
It was
games.
looking good.
'Cause
But we
the
fucked it up.
Because the game after that was Adelaide and Macarthur, and they drew
Draw
1-1.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did the opposite. Normally, when it happens like that, some things catch up. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
We don't want to help ourselves out, but I don't know. Maybe obviously other than the derby, but maybe the result of the round was a convincing 4-1 win from Newcastle over Brisbane.
And very well convinced.
Because I picked Brisbane that game, but
should
you
win
guys
Newcastle.
all picked Newcastle. I'm pretty sure. But they claimed top spot.
Yes,
after
they
that
did.
one.
Convincingly, man. Very convincingly.
Box office Jets, eh?
Yeah,
Would
they
you
are.
have said that
let's
after
look-
5
let's-
rounds?
No, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
no, definitely.
I think
Yeah,
we're
well-
talking about Brisbane.
Well,
We're talking about Brisbane because we were talking about Newcastle's fall because they'd won the FFA Cup, but then they
Usually
started
curse,
slow.
yeah.
Can I-
They started hot and then went cold.
Then they went cold. That's
Yeah.
right.
Can I just go quickly just before you go into the
Yeah,
next games? I was actually watching back at our first episode for this season about where certain teams would be on the ladder at the end of the season, and I think I actually said Newcastle would be in the top 2.
You're right.
Top 2?
Yeah.
Probably did, yeah.
You said that?
Yeah.
Probably.
We're gonna,
Probably
hey,
did.
you got to send that to me, Georgie. We'll
So
clip-
I'm
we'll
pretty
clip it
pretty
up.
sure. Let me double check, but I was watching some of the old episodes of RBTV back in the day, and
Like MASH, eh?
yeah,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
get-
a little question to ask you later on after we
Which one?
do our
For who?
debrief. No, for
For?
a next Wanderers player.
Yeah,
Gave
okay.
him a nickname, the original nickname before you gave Kryev the nickname.
The fridge.
fridge.
The magician.
No, it was a different player.
Magician was
No, you gave
gold.
no, you
'Cause
gave
he made
the,
every cross disappear.
no, you gave the fridge. The fridge, you gave it to another player. I'll tell you later.
Fridge, yeah, right.
You called so Banana called somebody else to
I
fridge.
called
Yeah,
someone else a fridge.
yeah.
I called
And he's still
someone
in the team.
Yeah,
He's
no,
still
it
here.
was a former Wanderer player.
Former Wonder.
I called him a fridge before the fridge.
As in doesn't move.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, right, okay.
Single door fridge, now double door
Single
fridge.
door,
Yes.
double door.
I love it.
Yeah,
Hey, but the with Newcastle, like so, there's rumours about that Nat has been linked with a
Moved to
transfer
Newcastle.
Overseas, straight to the EPL.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Newcastle.
Natter.
So Natter's been linked.
Mark
with,
Natter.
Yeah.
with a link to Newcastle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're. Yeah.
They're not going to
But,
be using
but
him.
let's
Yeah,
just
they won't be
have
using
a
him.
look at some of the boys that were with us that are in that team that are excelling now up there.
Well,
Yeah,
we're impatient.
yeah.
Impatient, or we get to it later. But I
stupid.
don't think we have a plan. I think we're trying to purchase
Purchase the plan.
Purchase the plan
Off the plan.
and hope that
Off the
plan.
plan.
Off
It's
the
not
plan,
working.
waiting for it to build.
And we're trying to
dodgy plan. You know?
yeah, we go. Hey, let's get this bloke and fill this gap. Let's get that bloke.
You have an
That's
ABN?
later.
If you have an ABN, we'll
Yeah, we'll sort you out with the
Sort it
dollars,
out with
bro.
the ABN.
We'll pay you next week.
Get
If not next week, the week after.
Get a discount on your
Just
top.
waiting for the bank to transfer the money.
give you back
You
the
know?
10%.
Yeah.
What's the next game's?
There was other results which I thought were a bit of a not shock but surprise. Perth getting the win over Auckland, 2-1 at home.
I think I said.
can't
I think
remember if I said Perth.
I think I said Perth.
I don't
for the
know.
fuck of it.
I think I might have went Auckland, maybe. But Perth are doing well. I just didn't expect them to win the game. But and then the other result after that, Central Coast beating Victory.
Fuck me, bro.
Just on that Perth one, right? Did you see the used car salesman's post-match interview?
No, I didn't see actually.
A bloke
I didn't watch
wrote
the game.
a lovely question directed at Adam Griffiths, the used car salesman, the bloke with the ponytail, the jacket, and the Porsche, right?
Yeah.
And you know what his answer was? Yes.
Yes, oh yes.
I love that about him, but
Daniel
You know?
Bryan.
I love
yes.
that about him. He's just so
Yes.
fucking.
Like,
Yes.
He's just so.
Yes.
What's the word?
So blunt.
Blunt. Yeah, blunt. He's just like.
gi-
Yep.
He's giving you the what's his name? That old guy,
He's
the
the
NRL guy.
He's the Darius Boyd of the.
He's the other
the-
guy. He's the coach. He's the guy, old fella. What's his
Wayne
name?
Bennett.
Wayne Bennett.
yeah.
It's cold, straight. I like it.
It was just cold. You
Don't
know,
ask him. Don't ask him. stupid
home
questions
game,
that many times.
local
Yeah, that's
journalist.
right. He's fucking setting the scene early, eh?
So, you know, he was out of there in about 2 minutes, I think.
He's not going to take any stupid questions from anybody.
But
on
Central
him.
Coast, mate, you know,
Good on him.
that must have been nearly the longest game of football
Who
in
had the red
Australia's
in
history.
that game?
Central Coast.
victory.
Nah, Central Coast had it.
Was it?
Yeah, Central Coast.
Yeah.
Central
that's
Coast
right.
had it and Victory couldn't
Yeah,
come
and
back.
they
eh?
still lost.
Still,
Victory,
yeah.
yes.
Ruined a couple of multis that week. that
Did it?
Sunday.
Well,
Did it ever?
I didn't actually.
chat
put it in.
was
My
going
brother,
on.
my brother goes. He goes. I reckon Central Coast, and then he obviously he didn't do it again.
Yeah.
and he messaged me. Fuck! I told you. But fucking put it. Bro.
Yeah, but then we
You
had
to put
Jeko
4 grand in
had
the machine.
Victory,
Fucking
didn't he?
put $100 on it.
There
eh?
you go. Jeko had a victory.
Yeah, he had victory.
Yeah,
Fucked
he had,
him.
he had victory, but
We should
anyway.
have known. We should have known.
Oh well. And then guys, let's get into it because they're the results for the round. But
Switch it a bit because we'll go early into it.
Yeah.
Someone else won the weekend.
Yes,
they won last night too.
Yes, they won last
fucking
night
hell.
too.
Someone got a big multi on that one.
There you go.
3 games in a row. I know it's not 9 o'clock, but
Now he's talking. He's talking about somebody else.
oh,
Oh, no,
You're
there we
talking
go.
about United. Are
Yeah,
you?
no, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right,
He's
okay.
on the right path. Yeah, I'm talking.
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're on the right
Yeah,
path.
I
Georgie.
didn't want to,
Mike's
I wanna
yours.
Wait.
You're pretty excited.
But-
I seen you roll in while I was taking a dump in the toilet. I see you juggling in, you know.
Go for it, Georgie.
Yeah, fair go.
Yeah, just since Stadge is gone, our women's team have been unbeaten. Say what you think of it, but
See what happens when you change a coach. What happens? The women react.
honestly, these girls, through so much adversity and so much crap they've had to deal with at the start of the season, I know it's only 3 wins in a row.
That's a lot. That's a lot, Georgie.
to beat Sydney FC at Allianz, the first time that we've scored against Sydney, and I'll tell you when the last time that we scored against Sydney.
When's that?
At the new Parramatta Stadium when it just opened up. If anyone can remember on this panel or anyone on
From
the
the
in the
cross?
chat,
Was it from the cross?
no, it was from open play.
Yeah.
Who was the player that scored for us in that last goal that we scored against?
What's her name? I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
Cooney
Is it
Cross.
Matilda
Was or is
plays for Arsenal.
Carpenter?
No, plays for Arsenal.
Henri.
Yeah, what's her name?
Yeah,
What's her name? I can't even remember her name.
Kerr. No.
Kyra
Sam
Cooney
Kerr.
Cross.
I'd said that.
Kyra Cooney Cross.
Kyra Cooney Cross.
Who crossed it?
She was the last Wanderer to score against Sydney FC in a women's derby.
And who scored this time in the derby?
It was 3.
Lots of
It
them.
was 3 goals. It was
Bless you.
Can it give me
the
pass?
Chinese striker. Forgot her
Yep.
name. Then it was Chazari. Mm-hmm.
Pocket dynamo, eh?
Absolute weapon. And I think the other goal was. I can't remember exactly because I wasn't at that game.
But how big was Talia? Talia, I was.
But
I
Talia
seen half that
Yunus,
game. Yeah.
player of the match. I played yesterday against Melbourne City, and to be fair, it was a known goal, but to go to Melbourne, literally like what 3 days after playing the derby. Massive effort,
And they're playing again on Sunday now.
And they're playing against Sunday because they moved the game from Saturday to Sunday. Credit to these girls when the club brought up that video of after the derby. I kid you not, every time I've watched that video, I cannot stop crying.
I mean, smiling.
Because smiling but happy and just through the adversity of this club, like our captain Amy Harris. At the beginning of the season, I start questioning the captaincy. She's led this team through hardship, through challenges, and Danica Matos, a warrior for our club. Now, getting some of these players back into the squad. Now the young players are now playing with full of energy and excitement. Like, hold your head up, girls. Honestly, if you girls probably would have got the job done against the blokes after your game, I reckon you could have still been on the pitch playing, replaced our fucking start 11, and you play against them because you girls would have fucking won that game. But just wanted to put out there and congratulate them.
Well done to the
Well
girls.
done, girls. Well done.
Well done, ladies.
Doesn't happen often
Still
on here,
second
but well
last,
done.
but well done.
I don't care. Gurich has been sacked. Good.
Yeah.
I somehow found my way into the bottom of the stadium there at Allianz, and I heard the boombox from the girls' dressing room. Post match,
What were they playing?
and mate, they were playing. It was
Boom,
by
boom,
Drake.
boom.
It was by Drake, the song, and it goes like, started from the bottom. Now my whole fucking team's here. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Started from the bottom. Now my whole fucking team's here, nigga.
Hey. That's the lyrics. That's not
That's
you
from
saying.
Drake.
That's the lyrics.
Yeah, that's
Clear
from
that
Drake. Yeah, started from the bottom.
Me.
Hey, guy, I've just been keeping an eye on a little bit few of the little things in the chat. We come on here to express ourselves.
Hang on. So whose chant was that?
That was Drake.
That's Drake's song.
I know that's Drake. Where was it
from the
playing?
bottom. Started from
Bleep
in the
that
girls'
out.
change room after the game, mate. They're climbing the ladder.
But yeah, they were saying it too, that word.
Yeah, they were, mate. They were banging it out. They were hitting the bin lids and the whole
Jesus.
lot. Like the locker doors, banging the dunny doors, banging everything. They were going off.
Jeez, all right.
But look, guys, we're here to talk about Wanderers. Yeah, well, that might be the female, it might be the male team, it might be the juniors, it might be whatever. Yeah, and we've made that choice. Yeah, each one of us to have an opinion on here. And you guys come and watch us, right? Last week there were a few barbs thrown around. The week before, throw your barbs, do whatever. And other weeks come by, you're still sitting at home ugly by yourself. So just be respectful, guys, with some of your comments out there, please.
There you go.
Well,
Beautiful.
Well,
we have to be respectful. But let's go into the derby.
Do we really want it?
It's
Do we have to?
Yeah, well, I think everybody wants to know, and everyone wants to vent.
Dive in to the first 41 seconds, man. That was about
You want to go to the
45.
first 41 seconds? 45 seconds?
41, to be fair.
Well,
Pretty sure it was 41.
we'll put it up on the screen. This happened early, but
Here we go. Real early.
Well, I barely just had time to
Just
sit
sip my
down.
drink. There we go. 40 seconds. There you go.
I was on my way to Borges Place to watch a game there,
And you missed it.
and I missed it. I was sitting in the car.
Jeez.
I walked in. He
Jeez.
goes, "Mate, it's 1-0." I go, "Oh fuck, Sydney scored." He goes, "Nah, Wanderers scored."
Jeez, what a start,
That
Yeah.
is crazy.
Fraser
So-
again at it.
So at about this point in the game was in the back of the RBB there, and I met a fella by the name of Pedro. Pedro had already got his gear off. Was down to just shorts, right? Pedro, yeah. Pedro signed up to the Wanderers, right? There was 1,000. The first 1,000 memberships went to, as we know, the playing group and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Pedro is in the top 30. So he's in the 1,030, somewhere in there. So he's in the next 30 people that signed up to join the club. I had an enormous night with Pedro. The first half was great. Problem is Pedro, the bloke beside him, was a Sydney FC supporter.
You're right.
Right, but we were on the seats all night long, and then two blokes from Austria and their girlfriends turned up. Hallelujah! And they didn't know much, but Pedro and myself taught them about all the chants, get into it, and the movement and stuff. And Pedro, shout out to you, bro. Keep coming to those games. Keep supporting. Yeah,
Pedro.
And that first minute, mate, was unbelievable. Like we had to go refresh at the bar because we had the beers went in the sky, and yeah.
You're probably by the time you made it back there, it was already 1-1.
Mate, yes, it was. It
And
was.
then,
It was
the drinks
one.
went going down.
That was frustrating.
Well, we came off to a flyer.
We did get off to a flyer. Look, I'm happy for Fraser personally because like I said last week, good to get the monkey off his back, get his first goal, then early in a derby, gets his second goal. You think, oh fuck, we're in for a good game here. He set the scene nice and early. He put them on notice. But for the rest of the game, we decided we're not going to give him the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Even if we did, it was just
Probably had that virus going on.
Yeah, the virus. Had jalapenos at half time.
Jalapeno at half times he had it. For sure he had it.
But even if they did pass him the ball, or at least attempted to, it either went over his head out of play or got intercepted by a Sydney FC defender.
They done a good
it's
job.
just like-
I don't know. I just saw
It's
half the
just
time
like,
the guy had his
fuck.
hands up and then no one's giving him the ball.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
and then
going on.
obviously
Don't know what
then
the
he
fuck
got
going on.
fucking
Did he put the
substitute.
players on show at training or something
Well-
that he humiliated them? I don't know what's going on there.
So we
doesn't
went
matter.
from his 20-minute debut where we gave him the ball 90% of the 20 minutes of the match
Yeah.
to 60, 70 minutes where he never really seen the ball.
Probably
You
like 20%, if
Well,
that.
he never got it.
Only that one time.
They
He
done a
would've
great
passed
job. And then once he come off, we had Ryan Grant, mate, in the second half, up in the front line, up in their forwards, mate. Bossing
Yeah.
the joint around.
I mean, look, it was. The goal itself, it was a good start. It was a good start. You thought, oh, okay, we can do something from here. But let me ask the question because I say this. I mean, people are going to say you're an idiot, but is there any such thing as scoring too early?
No, never.
No. You get your chance whenever you get it.
Sometimes you score. Sometimes you can score in the first minute and there's no goals after that anymore, mate. So
Yeah, I
why
know.
not?
Well, that's exactly what happened. We scored in the first minute, no goals after that.
Oh, there was goals.
Well,
Just not
yeah,
for us.
not our goals. I just felt like maybe we got that confidence really early, and we thought, oh yeah, we've got him today, and then just whatever we had planned for this game didn't go according to plan because
I don't think we even had a plain full stop.
I think there was a plan, and then everyone just went their own way towards halfway of the game.
There was no unity after that. It was sort of misguided passes.
It was George. It was
just-
every man for themselves making their own fucking call. Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians, brother.
Yep.
We thought we were going to win it by a landslide and everybody pushed up and we had our centre-backs 10 yards inside the opposition half and then we turned the ball over. We were up 1-0 after a minute, There's got to be some consolidation at some stage, and we're so close to half-time. At some point, it's like the Adelaide game. We go back to that where we conceded in the dying moments,
Yeah.
At some point, you've got to consolidate, and go, you know what? We're a little bit to hang on here. Let's be smart and sensible. Let's play the smart game, keep possession, and keep the scoreline 1-0.
I was going to bring up too about the lineup as well. Now, the lineup was okay. I didn't mind it. I was looking at the substitutions and I was thinking, okay, not too terrible. But I thought to myself, where was the youth? Rose,
everyone's pumping up Rose like he's something special.
But what I'm trying to say is, if you look at, say, in comparison, you look at Newcastle, right? A lot of youth in that team, right?
Yeah, but they're forced.
I know that, but again, look at, is it Uwal?
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Luol
How-
and
how-
Qual have both they were both left out.
But Qual had an illness apparently. But
Alright, 2 weeks.
why wasn't fucking the other one on the bench?
Luol, because
Yeah.
Ibasuki came in. He came in late. He wasn't named during the week.
Yep.
That's
And then last minute, before the game, they...
That-
We went for them according
Yeah.
to Gary as GVE for experience,
Yeah.
experience.
But the funny thing is, and
we
we
got
keep,
our bloody
we-
pants pulled down by a fucking ex.
we keep coming back to the
People
same
are saying,
point.
why can't we produce talents like Quintal? We produced it and we gave it to Sydney
We
FC.
gave it to him.
We gave it to him.
We gave it to Sydney
He got a
FC.
fucking, what was it, 9.6 rating, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much nearly a 10.
What's the camera blurred? I feel like it's blurred, yeah?
It feels like a little bit blurred,
A
but
bit blurry.
yeah, it's all right. Maybe it's just a fog.
Maybe.
But
A
but
bit
yeah,
smoke.
we have produced talent. We had this conversation in the chat, right?
The fucking half of the Newcastle squad is from ours,
and
academy.
we went and bought half of Sydney's youth.
Yeah.
And like our youth left. We picked up all. Everyone was wondering, why did they let Simmons leave? Why did they let Sapsford leave? Why did they let this guy leave and that guy leave? We used them and then we sold them. But our own youth, we sold to Newcastle.
Yeah, when we look at Newcastle now, they're blossoming, over there.
And we just picked up. Well, Rose is from Central Coast.
Yeah,
we picked him up from there. Who's the other youth in our team? Hammond's one of ours.
Yeah.
Simmons
is FC, but he came over to us.
Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the next Sydney.
Panther was from Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one's actually out. Is Lowell one of ours?
No. He's saying Sydney.
And Qual is a Central Coast boy.
Yeah.
And
that.
Nice.
So the only one that we really brought up from is Abdul
Rahman.
Yeah. And Bonatig. But he left now.
Doggy as well, Doggy. But Doggy, we can ship him out.
Yeah, well.
But we keep coming back to the same point. And the problem that we go through has survived multiple coaches, multiple players, multiple squads, multiple errors, right? But we just keep coming back to the same common denominator of blame, right? And at some point, above, if anybody's above, there's got to be some recognition. Somebody up there's got to accept some accountability. It's no longer about an individual because we've had enough individuals and we keep ending with the same result. It's got to be structural somewhere in the club. Now, the girls' side of the club seem to be getting it together. Stabilising and getting together, right?
Rubbish. I'm going to call it for what it is.
Yeah. But
they won 3 games in a row, not 3 titles.
But, not 3 titles. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that there's
how long have they been around? 13 years?
Same time as the men's.
Yeah, okay, and they've made finals how many times?
Once.
There you go.
But what I'm alluding to is that the last 3 games, yes, it's not a season, but it's a turning point for them. And then not only that, when you look at what the junior teams achieved last season, grand finalists, minor premiers, right? There seems to be a buy-in there.
I'm not buying in. I'm not buying into any of it until they make the finals.
Yeah,
same as with Rudin came. When Rudin came, he was the first manager for a number of years to get us to the finals. It wasn't until he got us to the finals did I buy into Wanderers are doing well again. It wasn't until he made it to the finals that we were like, Rudin's doing well.
That's my point.
Until they make it, they ain't done shit. They won 3 games.
Have we got the structure in our club to get us to that point?
I'm gonna flip this conversation because everyone wants to rubbish the club.
I'm not rubbishing the club. I'm
as in the structure and
the football side of the club.
It's clear. 99% of fans think we don't know what we're doing.
I'm looking ahead of football, right?
Okay, but let me flip it on you, Shawnee.
Yep, go for it.
Let me flip it on you because we're moving away from the derby.
Yeah, yep.
But let me flip it on you, just food for thought. Tell me which club is the model to follow.
Which club is the model to follow?
Yeah, tell me which.
Well, we got schooled by Sydney FC. Most recent.
but did they win it last year?
No, they didn't.
Did they win it the year before?
But have they been?
Did they win it the year before that?
Have they been competitively up there?
Mate, they have a 10-year head start on us.
They did.
So tell me, who is the club? Which model do you want to have a look at? And tell me that guarantees you success.
Look, the model that we had in the start with Popper, and Dillis, and young kids in the club, we had the buy-in from everybody in the club.
Yeah, but the young kids didn't come through, Shawnee.
No, they didn't.
Our first year, name the squad.
They went elsewhere. That when it all fell apart, when Popper went overseas, it all fell apart.
But hang on. While Popper was there, who were the youngsters that came through?
Who were the youngsters?
Yeah, who were they?
There were his young blokes that were coming through. We had a couple of ex.
Yeah, but he moved them on.
I know, but we had a couple
club
of
didn't move them on.
Then we have a couple of ex-Socceroos kids in the club as well.
Who?
I'll research it and I'll come back with names next week.
Moy? You talking about Moy?
Not Moy, no.
But again, Moy wasn't one of ours. We brought Moy.
No, Moy wasn't. No.
There was nothing of ours back then.
That's what I'm saying.
So that no one wanted.
We picked up from here, there, and wherever.
Yeah.
And the only fruit of our labour really is Bonatig. He was the one that started as a junior, came through the ranks, and made it all the way through to the first team, and now we sold him.
So let's have a look at. Let's pick I'll just go Melbourne and Sydney, right?
Yeah.
City,
There are a couple Melbourne City,
City
right?
or Victory?
Victory for that matter too, right? You had Lee Broxham, Ryan Grant, Brosk at Sydney. You got these guys that were long term in these clubs and ran the show. Stuff was built around them. Yeah, every season we come along and we're trying to adjust around someone different. We haven't got a focal point where we're trying to move forward.
Okay, but you still haven't answered my question.
Yeah.
Tell me which club is the model.
The model, well...
Which is the right model? Which is the model that doesn't fail? Well, which model? Show me.
City's not failing. They're going good.
There isn't actually a model out there that doesn't fail, right?
Okay.
Because everything eventually fails, right? There's nothing that's perfect. But we go through this like washing machine cycle, right?
Hang on.
Yep.
Who's sitting right next to us on the ladder?
Central Coast.
And where were they 3 years ago?
Mate, they were winning it all.
Okay, so are they not in a washing machine as well?
They are, but...
Where was Newcastle last year and the year before?
But they've flicked the switch.
Yeah, I know, but the switches...
They've changed the mode and they've adjusted.
But they keep flicking the switch
Yep.
like everybody else.
And they've found what worked. We've taken now...
Who found what worked?
Well, obviously... Central Coast to win their titles. Newcastle
Where are they now?
Finding they've dropped off because the players have moved on and left.
Yeah, but
there was nothing coming behind.
How does that differ than what we're doing?
We having like, mate, when was it? Last time
we changed Rudin to Stadge.
Yeah, but way before that, we've been in this wash and rinse for too long. But we've already
addressed. We know, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, we got rid of JT. The fans pushed him out. We got him out. The new regime came in. Since then. 3 out of 4 years, we made finals.
Yep.
That's not good enough for 99% of fans.
We just made finals.
Did we make finals?
We just made finals.
Did we make finals?
Yes, technically.
But that's not good enough now.
Look, I actually think there should be no finals. I think we should be. I think they should be playing an extra 6 rounds if we want to go there.
But Sean, from where we were to where we've been in the last 4 years, and obviously this year's bad, but the last 3 years... It was finals, 7th, finals.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. That model doesn't work. So if that happened at Sydney FC, not good enough. If that happened at Melbourne Victory, at Central Coast, all these clubs, where was Victory 2 years ago?
Bottom two,
yeah. It happens.
So how does that... But that's what I'm saying. Show me the model that works. Western United won a premiership and don't have money.
Yep.
So
exactly,
but I don't get it. Like
what I'm saying, buddies, is where's the clarity in our football department? Who is actually what is the direction? Who is leading it?
But okay, so tell me. That's
where I'm coming from.
Tell me Melbourne Victory's direction. What's Melbourne Victory's direction?
Melbourne Victory's direction. Well, they were lucky that they had what's her name, Kev Muscat. Before that, Ange was there, right?
But what was it? What's their direction? Tell me the direction. What is that club like? When we talk about City, we know City's about youth.
Yep.
We can clearly see Melbourne City. That is their thing.
Melbourne Victory's a balance of imports.
What's the direction?
And youth.
Where are they going? What are they doing?
Well,
they just went and took Marta. That's not youth.
That's a change in direction for them because obviously what they'd been doing for many years has fallen away.
Okay.
Right? So they've gone and probably adopted our model, which is, let's go and buy him and try and plug the gaps rather than trying to build that core and that consistency like they used to have. Because that core and consistency...
So if they've got the same model as us now, why are they successful and we're not?
Well, they're successful now because they're starting to group and bond, but they weren't successful like the last 2 matches, right? Because this league is so tight at the moment.
Yeah, but they slapped Sydney 4-0 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did, and we beat them before that.
We beat them the week before that, and then Sydney came and slapped us.
Beats them,
but that's what I'm trying to say. So at which point, which of these models is working?
Well, what I'm saying, we can't keep chucking the coach out the door, and we can't keep buying players every couple of years.
But that's what everyone wants. Everyone wanted Stadge out. We got Stadge out.
But
this is the result.
I sat here and asked for some stability for the rest of the year.
I said keep him, just fix it.
Yeah, that's what we said. We said, what's the point of bringing Van Egmond when you're going to get the same result?
I'm hoping the end of this year that Van Egmond is possibly the head of our football for the club, right?
To do what? And then
do what?
Well, to organise the structures and stuff to start to make this pyramid from the bottom.
I don't know. I feel like Sean, the players on the weekend, They showed a lot. They have no respect for him whatsoever.
No, they don't give a shit.
When a coach is making a sub, you're 4-1 down, and you got one fucking clown asking for one more minute.
Yeah, but
like he's gonna fucking change the game in 1 minute.
But then those two guys, right, that were making the sub, couldn't make their mind up whether Panda was coming on or staying off.
I don't know.
Or Panda was coming off or staying
off.
When the player goes to you, give me one more minute, and you consider it.
No,
you got no power.
You're the boss. I'm the manager.
There's too many.
You got no power.
There's too many chief. Not enough India, and he gave him that extra minute. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, he ended up taking him off.
He ended up taking him off.
You know why? Because they stuffed up the Panda sub. Yeah. And they gave him enough time to fucking fix the issue.
Give me one more minute. When I saw give me one more minute,
brother,
you
haven't scored in 10 games.
They took the guy who scored 2 goals in 2 games, scored in fucking 40 seconds, and you left the guy on. Hasn't scored in almost 2 seasons.
Yep.
You left that guy on. Like, where's the logic there? And then you say you want to keep vending more, but get that guy out too at the end of the season for me.
And this is the thing that really fucking pissed me off too, is that when Sydney went 2-1 up, brings on Brillante, and who did he fucking take off?
I remember who he took off.
I honestly can't remember.
He took off fucking.
It was an attacker.
He took off Fraser.
Yeah, Fraser.
It took Fraser off.
It's a like for like, George.
Yeah. Because
it's a like for like.
Defensive midfielder for left wing.
A guy who played in the Premier League and the Championship.
This is my point, right? So with this footballing, we didn't sub like for like.
I'm taking it.
No, but we done which. There wasn't. Was it a footballing plan, or was it just I'll pull hair from my ass and throw it up, and hopefully the wind blows it away?
Yeah, but okay, you go. Okay,
these are two different things, Sean. You're talking about in-game management, as opposed to the structure of football at the club.
Let's just focus on the game at hand, because that topic is probably for another discussion, if that's okay.
Yeah, but anyone who's ever going to bring that up to me, especially this guy that keeps
fucking
spamming the chat, bro, keep spamming and we'll just get rid of you. So either make sense or whatever, but. This whole show, I want somebody to show me the model that works, because Western United wins a title last. Adelaide not long ago was strong, now they're shit. Central Coast, they won a title, now they're shit. City were so dominant when they had McLaren or whatever. Yeah, they're competitive now, but they're not what they were before. There is no model that somebody can show me and go, this model works.
But you could say at least with City. At least they're building for the future.
But you know what
they're doing. In the right way. But they've got a good model. So you'd want to follow that kind of model they're doing.
Yeah, but they can only do that, Banana, purely because City.
Yeah.
Because they've got pathways. They've got pathways overseas. That's why people go back there. You can't, Wanderers can't adopt that model and go, yeah, mate, we'll just send you over to wherever overseas. It doesn't. We don't have those. We don't have those ties. We don't have Pep Guardiola coming to Melbourne and checking out coming to our park and checking the facility.
Discussion for another day, but is it a situation where you look at someone like a Craig Moore who comes in, who's got contacts over there, and is head of football, because he brought through Tommy Orr, right, and educated Tommy Orr through the game and taught him. So there's people out there like, mate, Craig Moore's a Doonside boy, regardless of where he comes from, right?
No, I don't like him. I don't think he knows anything about football.
Well, that's it. But there's got to be a person out there,
Hang on, but I don't want a coach coming in, bringing in players, making them good and selling them. Like you said, you want a player to stay to build a team around.
So what our league is about? Our league is about making money off selling players. Simple. It's not about making money off the TV or advertising and all that. It's
so don't complain when we're coming 12th. Right? That's it. Right? You want to make money, but don't complain when we're coming 12th.
That's where our league is. But you know what?
Making money.
Hey?
But we're not making money.
We sold, what's his name? Bonitic for 70 million, whatever it was.
70.
Yeah,
2 point whatever it was.
2.9.
2.9.
But even that come up. There was a comparison between Bonitic and a player from France, right?
Yeah, that's just us.
I know it's dream money, right? They're talking over $100 million, right?
Some guy worth 117 million.
Right.
Mbappe.
His cousin.
But it took 54 games, right? And this bloke achieved the 54 games in half the time that Bonitic did. So we got a place here where we don't play enough with these guys. Like, there's not enough football for them.
And that's the Wanderers' fault.
No, not the Wanderers' fault. I'm just, it's the same with your national teams, mate. We're the only country in the world that jumps from, 18s to 21s to 23s, mate. Fill the gaps.
But,
if you're serious.
And then...
I know we're getting way off this track here, but let's get back in.
And then, back into the game. Get back into the game.
And then fucking... just these substitutions...
That's what's her name's fault. That's Scotty Hudson's fault. The substitution.
Yeah, playing Scotty. Yeah,
Damn Scotty.
Yeah,
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty and the guys in corporate, they made that call.
Yeah, but
they're on the phone to me anymore. On the phone.
They sent a text.
Make this up
10
now.
10 11 in.
They were playing FIFA on their phone.
They're pro clubs.
Pro clubs on their phone.
He was waiting on the thing. Jeez.
Honestly, it's just I think that game on Saturday was just complete and utter darkness in our football.
Tell me about this game, right? And we'll show the other goals.
I know. We're gonna clutch our straws here.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, in the end, we scored most of their goals.
Couple of deflections.
A double deflection, right?
Two deflections.
And the one that old mate scored off Kankar's arm or shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Mate, if that doesn't deflect, it's going out for a goal kick.
Yeah, but mate, you got to shoot at goal.
It wasn't. It was going for a goal kick.
I was saying to my brother, we should try what they're doing. Just fucking kick it at them.
We don't
kick it at them, and hopefully it goes in like it's going for them.
See what happens, man.
But still, end of the day, they were more hungry. We were more clueless. We were more thinking we're fucking top shit.
Yeah, we believed our socials and,
Oh, don't get me fucking started on that fucking garbage.
Look, our socials...
And suck shit. And suck shit. That's all I can say.
Yeah, our socials have got to be about...
Suck shit. We're sitting 12th. And if you don't like it as a fan or a member, see you, bro.
Bring it back to talking about the hard work.
Listen. We will lose. This is not the first derby we're going to lose.
No.
It's not going to be the last derby we're going to lose.
There's many more we're going to lose. Enjoy it.
And we've lost plenty in the past.
They've outnumbered us.
I will cop a loss of a derby, no problem. What I will not cop is where, and this is only my opinion, the boys don't share this opinion, maybe they do, maybe they don't.
I heard you eat something before we started.
For me, the way the boys represented the West when they put that badge on and the way they got bullied in that game, that's what pissed me off. You are representing Western Sydney and you got bullied. You got bullied to the point where, mate, I got more upset because they embarrassed us. Not because it was 4-1, we lost the derby. We'll lose the derby, not a problem. We've lost them before and we won them before. But when you embarrass us like that, physically, like actually make you look like kids, that's what fucking pissed me off.
So old mate,
that's what burned me like fucking to the core, especially seeing Hammond get manhandled in the corner towards the end of the game.
The headless chicken, what's his name for Sydney FC up the front?
I don't know, man. Fuck them all.
Right. But the headless chicken that come on as striker, right? When up the Sydney FC defensive end, when he got taken to the ground, right? Pat Wood, right? He actually come down, and if you have a look, he slipped in a sneaky swinging arm into the midsection of our player.
Swing, not a problem. Right? I got no issue. Swing,
care, man.
Right?
Swing.
Now.
But if somebody swings and you don't go and help that guy, you're a bitch.
His goalkeeper, right, Devis Shamis, ran 80 metres, 90 metres to get involved in that stink and got a yellow for it.
Good on him.
Right?
Good on him. I'd take the yellow. Wouldn't you take the yellow?
Mate, as a goalkeeper, that's the shit I dream on.
In Southern District,
that's the shit I dream on. I used to play footy, and you're on the other wing, and the fight would start. And usually by the time you got there, it was over. But, mate, Devis Shamis, 90 metres,
I'll tell you something. That was probably the worst camaraderie performance. And what I mean by camaraderie is that, yes, you lose derby like you mentioned, Kev, okay? But it's all about how, a tackle goes in or like there's a little bit of a brouhaha. It's about other players stepping in and fucking fighting for one another.
Yeah,
right? They basically
the
went, well, you got involved in that melee, you fucking deal with it. I don't fucking care. You put that fucking jersey on, you wear that badge, and you wear it with fucking pride. If you don't want to do that, I don't want to fucking know you. Because you might as well have had any other jersey worn on that game day and it still would have been the same fucking performance. It is absolutely comical. These players, that were there that played did not represent us in any shape or form, okay? Because for whatever reason, they believed their own fucking hype. They went and said, the other team's piss weak, all right? So what do you think is going to fucking happen? They're replaying it, watching it, all right? Panther, I know how fucking good you are, but fuck me.
Play football, son.
Just do your fucking talking on the pitch, because at the end of the day, that is what gets you the fucking results, but not just the results, but the fucking respect from us fans.
You know, the other thing I got upset with Panther, when Saturday morning I woke up and here he is on Channel 10 News talking about transfers, right? He may have spoke about it during the week, but Channel 10 decided to play that on Friday night, Saturday morning on their socials about Panther talking about, I've knocked back offers to go overseas. Bro, you're going into war at a Derby champ. Right, that's all that matters for that week.
That could have been taken out of context.
Yeah, but that could have been
anyway, going back to all this social media bullshit, man. That rattled us to the fucking. That rattled the players to the, especially Panther. That rattled him the most.
And
all the talking, and it affected him in the game so much.
Yep.
Plus, he was at fault for the first goal.
Yeah,
because
I think it was Gersbach.
It was more Gersbach.
Was it Gersbach?
Yeah.
Off one of them, it came.
Because
they went to go hit it back. And it's landed straight into the path of
No, you're right about that. That was Panther. But where Gersbach was standing, kept everyone on side.
But he was at fault for that shitty pass.
The ball.
Pass, and he gave it straight to the
ball.
Do you have the replay? Do you have the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ball was played from their own half. Like the guy,
I don't think you've got
the guy wasn't in the...
It's coming. They're gonna. I think they're gonna show it.
I think they'll show it in the next bit, but...
I think I'll show it.
And from that point onwards... That's it. He was fucking shook the whole game. I know what I saw.
Right?
This is too early, but I'm saying before the build up to the play, to how they got the ball, there was no danger whatsoever.
You're right.
The ball came,
we turned it over.
And he's palmed it off and gave it to one of their players.
It come off someone's knee.
And he's put him through. Gersbach has gone too high up. Chancha's a bit too slow.
No.
He had another
Chancha went up.
Someone stayed. I know there was someone there.
Gersbach held back.
Yeah.
And then Chancha had to try and make up all the room to go back and get him.
But I'm saying, I'm going back to the point. He was, after that point, that's it. He was done. He was fried. He was cooked. There was no more concentrating for him.
Kankar and Pancho were 5 to 10 yards in the opposition.
Honestly, I would have expected Thomas to do better than
Thomas should have saved that.
And
that's poor goalkeeper.
They were I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on with the pitch. They were fucking slipping.
I'll tell
they
you,
were
the
falling
pitch,
asleep every time on the ball. Every time on the ball, they were fucking falling asleep.
I'm not going to blame the pitch, right? But I spoke to some Sydney Cricket Ground Trust guys that look after the pitch and that there, right? Now, both ends, the 6-yard boxes, they've only had one game of football on it since the rebuild, right? Both ends, from the penalty spot around the 6-yard box in the goals, had virtually no grass. Virtually no grass. This is the second game of football on this pitch.
You're telling me this clown here, I don't know who that clown is. Gersbach. He should be fucking running back onto the fucking goal line, mate. He could have prevented that.
That's Gersbach. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I thought he was at fault because he was the deepest player originally when that ball got fed through, and he was the last one out of the three of them to get there. Chancha got there first, then Panthers right there, and then Gersbach would have been there. Look at these two, they get there first. And that's Gersbach.
And more under nines goalkeeping right there. Fucking legs wide open. This bloke's getting on my nerves too, bro. He's getting on my nerves for this goal and the second goal.
And the second goal. I was about to show the second goal.
This one. Here we go.
This one.
And who are you blaming there? Who are you blaming there?
No,
again, it's in your 6-yard box, brother. Again, it's in your 6-yard box.
Blame that off.
Here we go again.
He hit it, I think,
Palms it out. Oh, my. But fucking hit it. Hit it, you flop.
Yeah.
Not blaming the pitch, guys. Just stating that the pitch... after all the work that was done to it, after 2 games of football, is already stuffed.
Yeah, but mate, they're both playing on the same pitch.
I know. I'm not blaming the pitch. I'm just saying there's a lot of money spent on this joint.
I couldn't care less, mate.
He's getting paid a lot of money to catch that ball and he can't fucking catch it.
Play at Whitlam Park, mate. I don't give a fuck. You got to do better than that.
Fuck me.
That was just
you got to do better than that.
Amateur fucking shit right there.
Shit goalkeeping, bro.
I was like, all right, here we go. And then the third goal, this one, the other deflection.
Deflection again.
There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Look
wanderers
how
in the
many
box.
players in front of him.
Look.
What a fucking joke.
Look, backing away. You don't fucking back away. It was like he had a fucking gun on him.
You know how we conceded a goal like this in Adelaide too. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I remember.
Ivanovic.
Was it the first Adelaide game or the second one?
The first one, I think it was. It was the first one. Everyone backed off.
Backed off. Yep.
And there was 8 or 9 of them in the box,
Yep.
and just bing,
And he
straight
still,
in.
Yep.
Well, this one took a deflection, but
What did he have on him? Fucking
Yeah,
spiders or
I don't
anything?
know.
Like that's
If Panther did it, there you go. It's Panther again. He's the one who's got the fucking touch on it.
that's fun.
You got the
one
touch. It's
Panthers?
Panther again.
this one's
Just now.
Panthers or next one? Yeah,
There
it
you go,
is. Yeah,
Panther
it is.
again. Yeah, if he didn't touch it, he would have saved it. But I'm
saved it.
guessing old mate wouldn't have caught it. It would have been a goal anyway.
It was too close to
I
him.
swear to God.
That was fun.
I don't know. And then the last one, fuck, man. I don't know how this guy got tackled twice, fell over, got up, gave the ball off, and they scored.
And
I was like,
it's another deflection. Just
another deflection.
Another deflection.
So, but how does a player lose the ball? He lost it, gets it back, falls over,
then passes
gets it
it.
back,
Pro
passes
clubs.
it.
Pro clubs right there.
This is a FIFA moment.
So are you jumping in here and giving Kersey
Kersey, the referee had nothing to do with this.
No,
game.
nothing to do
give
with
me
it,
this
but I'm just
referee
saying,
bullshit. We were fucking shit. That's all it
we were
is.
shit. But also watch Cicluna, right? If you watch the full match, you see that Cicluna was probably hit the deck probably 6-7 times, right? With and after he played the ball.
it's a
Yeah,
dart,
there was.
right?
Two. I can say that with you. There should have been.
And when do you protect a playmaker, right? You should be the third shot on that
You know who's
playmaker.
protecting the playmaker? His fucking teammates.
Yeah, but regardless of that, right? A referee's got responsibility to allow the game to play, right? If a guy's continuously sarcastically being taken out, then after 3, if they go, you've made 3 fouls, 1, 2, 3, here's your slice of cheese, right? Well, hang on, guys, you've banged this, you've hit this guy 3 times, 4 times, right? Here's the cheese. Don't do it anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
blaming the ref
It's a-
or nothing.
it's a derby,
but
mate.
it is a derby, yeah.
You want to
but-
pull up every challenge?
But what did
you're
we
gonna
do?
end up
What
with
did?
fucking-
But what did we do?
Play badminton.
How many times did these guys hit the deck?
None.
Yeah, but that was our fault, mate. That was because we were piss weak, not because
Because
of
we weren't
anything else.
leaving a little bit in on the tackles and stuff.
were
Yeah, the only one that tried was Cicluna a couple of times.
Yeah.
He went in a bit dirty, which I was like, fucking about
Yeah,
time.
good.
But yeah, honestly, like I'm not gonna fault them for the fact that
We were
you
a
know,
bunch of fucking pussies that night.
yeah, honestly, well, yeah,
Absolute
it was
bunch
not,
of fucking
it
pussies.
was not pretty.
It
not
was.
pretty.
It was like a bunch of girls just going. I don't know what. Like there were a bunch of girls that night. That's literally all they were. And I didn't care if I get fucking, players call me out or whatever. I didn't give a flying fuck. If you
No,
don't
that-
perform, if
that
you don't,
doesn't
no,
matter.
I'm just saying, I don't give
Doesn't
a
matter.
shit.
Neither
If
the
you don't
players
fucking
or anybody else.
perform and represent the way we expect us fans that to be represented in that, and especially in a derby, don't want you fucking here.
It was fucking gutless, bro. At the end of the
They're
day,
all gutless. They
the
were
end of the day
absolutely
was
bull-
fucking gutless,
They were
bro.
fucking absolutely.
Tell you fucking Hulk up here, mate.
And I'll tell you,
Yeah,
Nah,
honestly,
but it's just-
honestly, I thought it was just piss weak, bro. It was
Mate.
a bitch type game, and
I
they,
want
they embarrassed, like they got embarrassed. They got
Not only
embarrassed,
that,
and I
like,
felt embarrassed.
They embarrassed themselves, bro, more than they
Yeah.
embarrassed us, on the
Yeah.
field. They were fucking terrible.
I don't
Fucking
know.
hopeless.
I just wanted them to wake up the next day and realize what the fuck they just done. Because some of them probably didn't give a shit. Some of them probably did. All right, but
I think they care, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
hang
It doesn't
on a
hit them
minute.
like it
Yeah,
hits us, Georgie.
yeah, but I know that. But when you got these players that have come in to our club as well,
I don't think I even made it
All right.
full time. I drove home. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I just
Cunts.
Honestly, it was
these
again, man. I don't
fucking-
care. I'll lose a derby. You know
Yeah.
what? Whether we come first, 6th, 12th, like the whole stage thing didn't work
Muppets.
No,
out.
but I've said it. I've said it many times. There's no shame going down to the derby. But put up a fucking fight,
Fucking
brother.
oath,
Put
that's
up a fight, brother.
That's
I
it.
don't even care if you go down 5-0, but put up a fucking fight, brother. There's no fight there. I saw 11 clueless cunts on the field. That's what I saw.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
I saw one
listen-
guy asking for the ball and they never give it to him.
And see,
Well, let's give it to the guy who hasn't fucking. He played 72 minutes and had fucking 2 shots. One was on target.
So here's a question for you, right? And this touches
And
on
he'll
the
play
topic.
this weekend too.
The touches on the topic I mentioned before about a style of football, a style of. Did you see?
I saw no style.
No style. So were our players too far apart when we had the ball in possession for short, sharp, quick passing?
I saw Sean. I
Yep.
saw players that didn't believe what the
Yep,
what the
yep.
manager was saying at the time.
What he was selling? Yep.
They didn't believe what he was selling.
Yep.
And they were going to sell their own stuff.
Yep.
The problem was they didn't like what they were selling themselves.
Yep.
And it all fell apart, brother.
Yeah, and
All
they
fell
were
apart
and
after
they
one
were
goal.
they were relying on risky long passes where we should have closed it up, closed shop, made it nice and tight, made it very impact, made it very solid, right? Nice formation, however you want it, 4-4-2 or whatever formation you want. But a block, shut the bloody thing down, right, and control it. And then get some short passes again and then get back into the match. But we didn't even change to try any of that.
There was nothing.
We just had this one.
You know what the problem is in this
I'll
team?
tell you, the big thing I noticed, right, was 5 minutes into the second half, right? The only people in the RBB that were still singing were the guys in the middle bay that were hardcore and me and my mate Pedro. Right? Because the other two bays either side of that, the other two bays either side of that, sat down. They sat down. They weren't in the game anymore because
do you blame them?
they could see what was going on.
Do you blame him?
No, I'm not. I'm just stating the facts.
After the game, I spoke to my mate Troy, who was, and I wanted to ask him as well what he thought of the players and the substitutions, and even he was like, we agreed upon a lot of the things that happened that night, and like to your point, Banana, like it was almost like the players just went, fuck whatever anyone just said during the week or on the before.
Even what he said 10 minutes before the game.
Whatever,
said,
and it was when wipe the slate clean. We're gonna do it our fucking own way, right? And it fucking shit hit the fan. It got egg on their face, and the next derby, I don't want any fucking social media bullshit. I don't want any fucking. We're going to do whatever. Just improve, get better, fucking focus, and show us that you fucking care. Because that night, you didn't give a shit. It was like you were just there, okay, Allianz, I'll pick up my paycheck and fuck off home. Because that was literally how it felt like.
And there's another problem. There's another problem in our squad as well. There's no leader. There's not one player in that squad that can tell the players when the manager's talking. I can just picture it now when the manager was talking in the dressing room. I can picture he's talking and everyone's just doing their own thing. But there's not one bloke in there to say, boys, shut the fuck up and listen for a little bit, mate. Look, shut the fuck up and let's do this together, mate.
Like Marcelo would have done back in the day.
There's none of that in this thing, mate.
Even Topper Stanley. Topper Stanley would have been just like
cheap
all on top of
B-champ.
Nothing against
This
Lawrence.
weekend will be the same. This week will be a fucking circus. It'll be even worse.
But nothing against Lawrence, but someone further up the park, more involved in the play.
Mate, I want someone who's going to go in there and fucking grab his own player by the fucking throat and fucking
he's got to have the captain's badge.
Not fucking Thomas. Thomas will probably miss him. He'll be full over his hand.
Yeah.
Fucking Thomas.
But we.
I just want to read this super chat. Can you explain the difference between this game and the first derby?
The first derby, we were fucking we were comrades. We were a fucking team. We would have bled and died for each other.
If the halfway line was a brick wall, we would have ran through it.
The second game, the one just played, we were a bunch of fucking pansies wearing fucking skirts. There was no fucking.
What's the difference?
There was no men.
The difference was we had a plan back then.
Exactly.
And Panther actually stood up to be the man, to be that guy in the change room.
He was that
now
leader.
Not anymore because
he just got to pull.
Like towards that song they were playing, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
They blah blah us, mate.
They played that well. I'll tell you what, they played that well, real smart, Sydney. They didn't talk too much garbage. They just kept playing that blah. They did, but and they kept playing those clips of him.
I know. People are going to say it's fair game for some of the reactions that happened in the game, right? The reactions towards Panda, the reactions towards because I seen Kushipe or whatever his name is, quite often going up with his finger to our boys, shut up.
Yeah, what happened? Our boys did shut up.
And then the instigation for the handbags at 3 paces or whatever, they could have been real professional, right? And finished that game off, and then went, well, we were professional. We did what we had to do against.
Talking about Sydney?
Yeah.
Fucking, they played it perfectly, mate.
They did. Well,
listen, if I was them and the first game that what Panther done, all the shit, all that rubbish talk that the club made him do, mate. If I was sitting there, I won this game 4-1. But I'll be shushing in the whole fucking game, man. I'll be doing what that little
Fair
shit
enough.
done. the
Yeah,
whole game.
absolutely.
Yeah. Plus when they scored, I think it was the third or fourth goal, and we went up right into Panther's face. He went up to.
Yep.
Well, I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you can't talk shit and then
Can't
go,
talk
oh,
shit
hey,
and then not show up.
Yeah, be
Yep.
professional.
Well, there's the second goal. It was Ryan Grant. Absolutely give him a spray.
Good. Look, I got no
Fucking
issue with
cunt.
that. That's the derby.
Ryan
That
Grant,
is
yep.
it.
That's what you want to see.
That's
Spot on.
That's what you wanna
that's
see.
the derby.
So that
You fucking give it,
little
'cause
thing there,
If we
right?
do it in the third game, Sean,
Yep.
fucking give it straight back to him.
But so Panthers
it.
just copped the spray off Ryan Grant after that second goal, right?
And no one's done nothing.
Now if you no one's done nothing. So the guy himself, if that was you, right? Park football, and some bloke just give you a spray, right? Oh, you shit, blah blah blah, whatever else, right? What happens when that bloke runs at you next time with the ball? Because I'm walking away with the yellow card.
Yeah, fucking oath.
I'm letting the ball go past. We're not the
I'm
player.
walking
Yeah,
away
let it go
with
and
the
then
yellow
clip
card.
him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm walking away, and I'm going to go.
But what did we do?
You shut the fuck up now.
Yeah, but what did we do?
We
We
let
did
it
the
go,
complete
mate.
opposite of that.
We never
We
tried
did,
to get on top
you
of
know
it.
what our players did? They seen him getting,
Yep.
getting staunched, and our
Yep.
players did this one. And not me, They would look over their shoulder like they didn't see what was going on.
And see how easy it was for me,
it's fucks.
right, just now, to go on a different tact, to wind everybody up in the chat, to wind you guys up to exactly what a captain should have done on the park on Saturday night to get more out of our team.
Listen,
We were just fucking terrible that night. End it. All right.
yeah, we're
Because-
bad. And look, I'm just gonna
because that
say
was
something
just
because a
fucking-
lot of people are going off in the chat, and now you guys are getting personal with some of the guys that are here on the panel, right? I'm just gonna say this nicely, boys and girls, whoever's watching, have your say, have your opinion. We're not saying we're right. We're just sharing how we feel,
Yeah.
right? But to get personal at these guys or me, there's absolutely no point, right? And this is not the beat up the four guys on the panel. This is the four guys are having a chat. They're expressing their opinion. Express your opinion. If we don't like your opinion, cool. You don't like our opinion, cool. But getting personal in the chat and being keyboard warriors is not going to work. So fucking just let's have a chat about the club. Let's have a chat about the game. If you don't agree with us, so be it, mate. We don't run the
There's
club.
an off
We got
button.
nothing. We're paying members just like you. Our say doesn't go any more than your say.
That's it.
And
I
vice
couldn't give a
versa.
fuck what you say about
Go
it.
watch,
Suck my ass.
go watch Joe Kay or Suited and
So-
Booted or something else. There's plenty of other.
No, watch and have your opinion. But getting
Yep.
personal, absolutely, there's absolutely no point. So, Stocko, if you're in the chat, mate, if it starts getting personal,
your
just
job.
put him in a
Put him in a headlock.
He's asked me before, and I've said let it go. But you guys are calling out names and stuff. It's not cool. So you're all on notice. Like it or don't like it. And no, we don't get paid by the club, mate. We spend all of our hard-earned money like you guys.
Wish it was. I'll put it to the
Can I?
side
Can
and
I?
buy some
I'm
bags.
going to get something out of my bag here. You guys keep chatting.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
so Thomas got Amash, thanks again for the super chats. Amash 796. Thomas as captain displays zero leadership on field.
Oh, no, I'm
which is
scared.
what Banana's been saying as well. He's not he doesn't have that presence as a captain. One, he's stuck in goals, but
Yeah.
also his demeanor, I think, is just I don't know how it works.
He doesn't. You want a captain to put a little bit of fear in you.
Yeah.
Because when you make a mistake, I want you always to look over his eyes and say, "Fuck, is he losing at the back or what, bro? I better not do that again."
You want him to be from the favelas.
yeah, fucking,
you
fuck me.
you want to have a bit of fear in
bit of fear, bro. A bit of stand up,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
A bit of oh fuck! I know if I get in this tackle, my captain's coming. He's gonna
Fucking know, he's
gonna
gonna
walk out with his
yeah.
cunt. I'm gonna do the same, dude. When he gets in trouble, I'm gonna do the same.
You
But I
boys-
haven't done that shit.
You boys will
Anyway.
help me fill the gaps. But who have our captains been over the years? Obviously, there's
Michael
Thomas.
Beecham. Okay, let's start.
Go Beecham.
Beecham, Topor. After that was
Kovic was a
Ante Kovic was at one
You sure?
time
Was he?
for a short amount of time. I think. Like
I'm not too
I
sure.
want to say,
can't
was
even
it
remember.
Dimas? Was Dimas a captain?
Dimas wasn't.
Alberta,
Dimas
maybe.
was. Yeah.
Dimas, so I remember watching the Sydney Derby, right? And this was at Allianz, not Allianz, sorry, at the big ANZ, right? And he was suspended for that match. Now, I remember Santa scoring the goal that stopped Sydney from being the Invincibles
That's right.
in that season, right? Dimas was there with, forget the other player's name, sitting the row in front of me, did not even get to his feet and clap.
Whatever, but like, who are the captains? Who are the?
We want him back there.
You can't change that from 5 years ago.
No,
to 6
I'm not
years ago,
changing.
whatever.
But what I'm saying, you're going to lead, mate. You bouncing
But
off the walls in that
who have our
situation.
captains been?
Oh, God, I don't know. I can't even remember. Bro.
Duke,
Duke, yeah.
Duke had a bit of that.
Bit of a mongrel in him.
he's like a bit of
He's
mongrel.
still got it in him.
Yeah,
He's a pest. We're gonna like him.
McGowan. Reese. Yeah, Williams.
Yeah.
Williams.
What's saying the fullback?
Cornflake 5. We had a few.
Cornflake, yeah.
Pass that thing around. It's like it's
old mate.
Cornflake, yeah.
Old mate.
through the jersey at that bloke. The captain,
Brendan Hamill.
dog.
Yeah, Hamill.
It's always been a lot of them have been centre
defenders,
backs, huh? Yeah, defenders. Why is that?
The right. What's
they're down the field?
The fullback.
Some of them.
At
At least some of these players, at least the players they're mentioning, these centre backs, at least they've got balls at least.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Some of them.
Yeah, I forgot.
Most of them.
Most of them, except maybe.
Maybe a
A
couple.
cornflake, not that much.
Maybe a couple. But maybe what is it? Is there a change in captain needed? Maybe.
Captain. Oof.
But the thing is, even if you picked anybody
Jamison?
from the squad right now, who would you pick?
Jamison, yeah, Jamison.
Scott Jamison.
Oh yeah, it's got Jamison. Yeah. But like right now, if you could allocate the captaincy to anybody, including Thomas, who would you give it to?
I don't.
That's the problem.
Leave it on the bench.
That's the problem.
I don't see.
Leave it in the dressing room.
I think Malta will lock this.
Dave says
choice.
Brillante. He's not a bad
Nah.
shot.
If he's too quiet, bro. He's so
He's not a
quiet.
bad shot.
I think
Him being so quiet lets him down.
I think-
You know what I mean?
possibly maybe Dylan.
Who?
Cicluna.
Shikluna.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get the when I say seniors, the Borellos and those guys are going to buy in.
Shikluna, Panta, Brillante. They're the same names that are coming up. Barello.
Oh, please. Ship him out, bro. Fuck me dead, bro.
You know,
See, I don't mind the
Honestly.
Costa shout, but he's not going to be.
No.
He's not going to be playing that much, man.
Come on, what are we
he's
talking
not gonna be,
about
He's
here?
not going to be playing that much.
No.
So you seniors won't listen
throw
to
it to
them.
Shikluna. I don't know. It's not gonna fix anything. But fuck, they really
But
care.
I think that's part of the problem now, huh?
yeah.
There's no lead. There's no lead.
You said it,
I said
but
it.
now if you really look at the problem, not
Now it
one
sticks out
name
now it sticks out like dog shit.
like
eh?
dog shit,
Now that I
right?
said it.
Because nobody here can say, "Hey, this is the person that should be."
You really hit the nail on the head.
Oh, fucking! I found
I
found the problem.
I think you found the problem.
Found the problem.
You
Too
found
late
the
to solve
problem,
it.
mate.
Too
You found
late.
the problem.
So, I've got a question for you boys.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Is it this the fridge?
No, that's after 9 o'clock.
It is
No,
after
well,
9
well,
o'clock.
well,
It is,
after 9
but
o'clock.
yeah,
We've already moved to after dark.
After, but
Go.
the city. We'll talk about obviously the city game lineup and all that coming up. But do you think it's season over?
Fucking game over, brother.
Mate, it was season over even before Stags
Game
left.
over, brother. They need a fucking miracle to fucking turn this bitch around, bro.
Personally, I don't like, even if they go on a run like they did last year, it's just not sustainable, man. It's just not.
And what? You
Build
go-
a hype for
and
nothing.
what happens? Go into the into the final series and get booted out straight away.
Can we do a poll for
Yeah,
our?
yep, I'll do it for you.
And
John.
what?
Season over, yes
and
or
then
no?
again, go again.
gonna-
Start the routine again.
Here's a weird one. I'm going to say it's not our season over. No. You know what?
Why?
Because we still have the opportunity to fuck up 11 other teams' season. We still have the
but I don't
opportunity
care
to.
about
Someone else will do it. But
I
not
don't
us.
No, we have the opportunity
Someone else
to
is gonna
screw
do
up
it.
other people's season.
I don't care about fucking other teams' season up. We already fucked our season up
Yeah.
in the first 11 rounds.
It's done.
we-
It's finished, brother. It's too far. It's a bridge too far now. It's done.
Yep.
You're done.
So now do we just?
Only thing is, just don't. I don't want to finish on the bottom.
No.
Finish second last at least. Then go on the bottom.
And yeah, the funny
Two
stat.
things. Don't finish last and win the next derby. That's it.
That's all we
No,
asked. That's
just show
nothing.
up. Just show up.
And out of our
Give it a red hot crack.
out of our two teams, out of both of our men's and women's teams, we're not on the bottom of both competitions anymore.
Ooh.
We're on the bottom of one still, but not the other.
No, couldn't care less about the other one.
No, we're actually off the bottom of the.
That's what Sean's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're off the bottom of one and still at the bottom of the other. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I like.
I just saw that. Win on Banana's return. Okay.
The big game, the victory
last
game.
game of the season,
The last
yeah.
game of the season.
Surely, boys.
We'll be fighting for the soon.
Ever since I've been growing, this club's gone down.
Fucking
It's
It's gone downhill.
So last home game, do we bring the take our spoons to the game just like a West Tigers supporter?
No.
We roll out the red carpet for Banana's return. Straight into the Ambassadors Lounge.
Straight into the
Banana?
lounge, mate. Give me a few
Mate.
drinks.
There you go.
Have a few words to the players and the band. Yeah, dogs. And straight back on the band.
Straight back in. Straight back. 2 year ban.
Yep. And just, I went and got something out of my bag because we've all invested a little bit in bringing this to you people, right? So there's various things around here that Banana, that Malta and all those guys started off. So Kev with his computer and stuff, Georgie's investing in money. I went out and picked up this little camera here. It's about $1,100 worth, so that we can put a different angle on here, or we can bring you guys better stuff from the ground. So Sunday, George and I are going to try this out after the girls' game with an interview. We're going to go to the club and we're going to ask if we can talk to players and stuff post match.
I'll do the talking. I've already.
He's a ladies' man.
But I'm going to video you.
Mate, he's going to record you, mate.
Mate.
But I'm not looking for any pats on the back or nothing. I'm just stating that we have, thanks George, but we have, we're putting some skin in this game to bring you guys some content.
There's going to be some extra content courtesy of the boys.
There you go.
Hopefully one of our teams wins on the weekend. And we can put something positive up.
4 in a row for the women.
Maybe.
4 in a row for the women.
4 in a row for the women so they can be third last.
No, we're only bloody, what are we? We're 4
horsemen.
What's this? 4 horsemen. Woo! Ain't ya, boy.
We're 4 points from being in the top 6 in the girls.
Exactly. Season's not over.
No, season's not over. But according to 79% of people, our men's season is over.
It's over, bro. Everyone knows
58 votes, 79% say the season is over.
And getting answers from the club. Well, you don't get answers if people don't ask the questions.
But even when you ask the question, you don't get an answer.
So we'll go and ask it.
And even the answers that they provide are still shit.
They'll get the shits with us asking questions.
I'm curious about these questions that they have for the club. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up an email address, and I'll announce it next week. I'm going to set up an email address, set it up for next week. I'll announce it on the show. Any questions, legitimate questions that you have for the club, you can send them to us. Once I set up the email, you can send them to us, and I'll get you some answers.
I already know what the email is.
No dick pics, please.
No, honestly, if you're going to send anything stupid, mate, delete, report straight off.
I'll accept it.
Come on, don't go that far. It's a joke. Come on, man. It's a joke.
Well, there you go.
It's a joke.
And any questions for us on the panel, I'm more than happy enough to take.
Yeah,
George will respond to
I'll be like a Q&A like Parliament.
I love it.
And we'll ask Litter if we present our members card at the Primo shop at Chilora, we get a discount.
He doesn't own it anymore.
Doesn't own it anymore.
Oh, well, there you go. So we're not getting a discount.
We're not getting
I'll
shit.
get my discount.
There goes that plan out the window, just like our season.
Gelatissimo.
So hang on. So now, all right, what do we do this fucking weekend on Saturday?
Well, it
We
depends.
got Adelaide at home.
Well,
No, City at home.
City,
sorry.
Melbourne
So
City.
Adelaide is the ladies.
Hang on. According to the club, right, is our team, right, and anybody can go and see this by the link of the ins and outs for tonight. But according to the club, our team, and this is in their article that they put up there this afternoon,
yeah.
had a 3-2 win at the Sydney Derby, right? And they're heading home to play Melbourne City. Now that was published this afternoon. I actually emailed
on the men's
on the
page?
club on the men's page with all the men's
That's what I
lineup
asked,
and the whole
Georgie.
lot, right? It was there for anyone to see.
That's
Now I contacted the club, via the inboxing, and I say, guys, go and redo your article. Stop using Chat GPT. Because you've
That was
stated
true.
some
Banana would have got paid
incorrect-
out on his bet.
incorrect facts.
3-2.
3-2.
that was.
So
Anyway, so we're playing
Melbourne
City. City. Girls are playing Adelaide, right?
Yeah, there was meant to be double header, but they moved.
Yeah.
They
That's why I
moved
keep
to
getting
Sunday.
confused.
So
So we've got City.
I'm going to set an alarm clock for that game,
Which game?
the City game, to wake me up at the end of it.
Well, hopefully it brings us some money, man.
We're favourites.
Gamble
We're
responsibly.
favourites.
I think this is
How and why? Anyway, I don't want to ask any
City at
questions.
$3.10 on.
I don't want.
don't tell me.
I don't want to. What do you call it?
Are they
Sports
still
betting.
favourites? Are we still
We
favourites?
are favourites for some
Yeah, I
stupid
told you.
How the
reason.
fuck are we favourites?
Let's not talk too much. I don't want
Please
sports
gamble
bet to
with
get get a whiff of this and
Yeah,
dramatically goes down.
you don't want them to go and fix it, eh?
Gamble
I don't want you to go and
responsibly,
fix it, Melbourne City. I mean, sports bet. Let's gamble responsibly here, people.
Yeah, let's gamble
So-
responsibly.
Throw a grand on it.
Lineup.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to just forfeit the game, or do you just want to?
We'll start with Barella. We'll start with Barella out. Whoa!
Oh!
Out like that. Stage left. He can go stage left. He can have a good bloody rest this weekend.
You reckon he'll get
Courtesy
one?
of me, he can have a good
More
rest.
than one.
Legit, you reckon he'll get one?
Nah. He'll be fucking straight up there for some
He
reason.
will still be starting.
I reckon he's good. You normally remember before we used to say, what does JT have that he can't get sacked? Which
Yeah.
pick does
And
he have?
same we
flatter
said
up?
with Clisby.
And now what does Fing have now?
What does Barella have?
What does
See,
Barella have?
this Saturday is two clubs in different styles of trouble.
Not really.
Yeah, we've got an identity of style. We got a turning up problem, whereas City's got an underperforming where they've recruited in the last couple of weeks some quality players and they're underperforming. They're not playing to their ability, and I don't know.
They'll turn up this
I
week,
think
bro,
this
don't
could
you
be the
worry.
first game of football, right? That could finish in a negative scoreline, -1 draw.
How does that happen?
Nah, you're talking nonsense here,
Mate,
mate.
I don't see this game being real exciting.
Well, like you said,
We're talking. We are,
No, I don't.
are we just not like comprehending that we just lost fucking 4-1, bro? We got hyped up. Me myself included. But we won 1-0 against fucking Perth, and we
Not
all
me.
got excited. And we're gonna win. Me too. Myself, I pride myself there.
Mate, it's the first time that I haven't had anything positive. You know, I always find the sun for the clouds, you know. But I'm rocking in there on Saturday, and I'm not even looking forward to El Jana because they weren't open last time.
I'm rocking in with a $100 bet on City, bro. That's
You know,
what I'm at.
but I'm not looking. I don't think they're two sides that are underperforming and misfiring at the moment.
So the only it's all about lineups.
Azani, Yunus down there, and a couple of other quality.
We'll come to
Right,
Melbourne
Eunice
City.
has scored two.
I'll tell you.
Eunice is scoring
Eunice
this weekend.
is scoring at least more than one goal.
You reckon he celebrates?
Oh no, he won't.
No, he won't celebrate.
He won't. The only probably change I would do is not have Barello. I'll put our Japanese up front.
Oh,
I've got an idea actually.
here we
What's
go.
the-
I don't know,
what's the idea?
how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this?
What's the idea?
Yeah.
How do you,
Put all
and
the
this is more for you two boys.
all the
on
defenders
Saturday.
on?
No, on Saturday. No. I'm talking for after the game.
Yep.
So we normally go to Gate C and do the interviews at Gate C,
Yeah.
yeah? After the game.
Oh no.
Why don't we,
Oh, no.
depending on the result,
Yeah,
right?
right.
If we lose, if we get battered again, why don't we do the interviews outside Gate F?
Oh fuck.
Oh, where the players come out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You have to wait a while. They fucking
Oh,
take
yeah,
them
mate,
in real time.
we'll be there all night. Don't worry about it.
Last time I went to the gate, I had a bit of a problem.
Look,
Yeah, you
I
did too. Yeah, you did too.
And that's one thing
Maybe
that's
headbutted Barella.
you've actually hit something on the head there. In the early days, there was that many people used to hang out at that gate pre-game, post-game, right?
I was one of them.
I
I stalked everyone.
there is, mate. You go
Everyone
around.
knew my name.
Yep.
All right. No, hang on.
You go around there now, and it is like
A
it is
ghost
like a
town.
ghost town.
Gate F?
Gate F.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost town. You know,
Can you blame the people?
that's the
can you
players.
blame
The
them?
only look, man. The kids aren't. You know, like
When
there's
we had
there's
good
no
players,
connection.
got results, people wanted to get a
Yeah,
photo.
but the kids.
And now,
Yeah.
my 7-year-old son, was that shit on the
There's a
weekend.
super chat here from Aussie A.
Aussie A.
Yeah, City are too
City.
focused on the ACL.
Is the
LA.
ACL this week
No.
for them?
No, it's
No.
coming up.
They're gonna
yet.
ACL us this weekend. Don't worry. They're gonna give us a new ACL.
You know,
We're
I
gonna do an
think
ACL.
this game for us is we have to survive this game. If we come out and try and play football, you know, we just got to come
Because
out
you
with
think
grit.
the season's still there to save, right?
No. I'm still playing for the badge, because the season's never over while ever you pull on that shirt, right? Regardless, mathematical, whatever. If you're walking out on that park, you got to be walking out that, hey, I want to win this game. I want to win. I want to play the best football I can play for myself, right? As a player, for my family, for my teammates, for my club. You know, that's got to be the core. That's our core principle. That is where our foundation of our club has got to be. Is that is the core. And if you ain't got that, then you ain't a wanderer.
Well, they didn't rock up last week, so I don't know if they're going to rock up this week.
I don't know what crowd's going to rock up this weekend, you reckon?
3.5.
Not enough. Well, that's the other thing. How do we get probably 5,000 the game before? I reckon we had more than that at the Derby.
Everyone's
right.
Listen, the derby is it's a showpiece
but
game.
red and black, man.
Everyone just wants to get in there, get their TikTok thing.
Seen people.
That's all it is. I seen it on TikTok. I'm here. I got to pretend like I care. Don't come. We don't care that you don't care.
I seen
fucking don't come.
People at the Derby that look like they just got their jerseys out of a plastic bag. You know.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
Freshly bought.
It's like
freshly bought.
It's your showpiece. It's like your fucking your state of origin. Same shit.
But you gotta, mate. And you know what? Maybe sometimes some of these fellas
around, then that comes around. Yep, here we go. Let's go to this game. Everyone's going. I'll be the sheep. I'll go along as well.
You know what?
That's the derby for you, mate.
The derby,
mate, I'm sacrificing going to this game, all right, after the fucking shit performance from last week, when I could have probably gone to Marconi and watched the Italian derby.
But this week NPL starts.
Yes. So
Yes.
I mean,
You might like the lines that are painted on there, mate.
I've made that choice.
We know the guy that's painting the lines on there, mate.
Yeah, well, for the NPL games, we're out.
Yeah, for the Asian Cup as well. For the Women's Asian Cup.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got Marconi Stadium, mate.
Wow.
Legend,
nice.
There you go.
Well, we got to check the lines out, you know.
Yeah, no. If they're not straight, let me
They're
know.
not straight, mate.
If they're not straight, let me know. But it's gonna, well, Georgie, it's a big call if you want to go to the Italian derby or if you want to.
No, because
You've got some extra tickets to hand out this week, don't you, Georgie?
Yeah, I've got another 3 to give you out.
Yeah.
So
Have you picked your 3?
I've asked around, but no one's available.
Wow.
So you know what? Put the call out there.
Well.
I've got 3
that old
extra
chestnut.
tickets to come and sit with me and
Shawnee?
and
I won't be there.
you won't.
No. I'll be at the game, but not there. Not in the box.
Oh, you've been upgraded. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm upgraded.
So me and Shawnee can, if you want, come and send our little
Dennis is spewing, We still got tickets to do.
to watch the game against City. Anyone's available, let me know. Send me a message or send a message through the
Send a message in the chat.
in the chat or the
actually,
RBTV.
the RBTV.
Let us know, all right?
Okay.
Oh, good. We got for that.
So we've got a couple of hitters. Yep. So put it through the message, and how many you need?
I've got 3 available.
George,
Make
you got
it
3
4.
tickets available. Be nice to Georgie and you
Got 4.
might get a ticket. 4?
Someone's put down Liverpool.
What do they get? They
Liverpool
get drinks
Robins.
there? What do they get? Nothing.
No, it's just the box.
Just
Just
a
the
box.
box.
right?
It's a
Hey,
seat.
but it's a padded seat.
Padded
yeah.
seats.
You sold me, brother.
Close access to Gate F.
Come round, and this is the big thing that I picked up from the stadium. And you see, I'm going to go on and wang around, but the big thing I picked up from the stadium at where Sydney played, where we went to on the weekend, was that the whole bowl,
Yes, you do.
ordinary people can sit in the whole terrace on the bottom level. Ordinary people, both sides. At Parramatta, we got it on one side. So here's an opportunity to come round and sit round the other side behind the benches, a bit old school that you can't do at Parramatta anymore.
Yeah, because
You
that's that.
You know what I've just realised now?
Rub shoulders with Georgie and Shauna.
Yeah, and you see a few
Might bring
players.
some luck.
You see a few players that aren't, playing in the match, wander around, and you can have a chat to them. Might see. Well, you see Stadge up there a fair bit, but I know
Don't know
Gary.
anymore.
I know Gary's down on the pitch from word go. And the important people that sit upstairs, they go in and out the tunnel, and you don't even see them.
Everyone's asking. No, there's no catering. It's just a seat.
Okay,
But it's a good seat.
It's got.
And you get to talk to the boys.
padding on it too.
It's got padded seats, but no
And-
food, no drink.
And
No
the bar,
food, no drinks, mate.
The bar, for purchased drinks is 6 feet away, and the food is
Yeah.
10 feet away.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's
it's a good seat. It's just a
Oh,
good
yeah.
seat. If he's won it, the only deal I'm going to put towards it.
no dickheads.
Well, that and you have to have subscribed to our channel. That's the only.
Yeah,
That's
the
that's
catch.
the deal. That's the
There's
deal.
always a catch.
You have to be a subscriber. Anyway, let's call predictions.
Go A-League round. Let's go there. I'll do our game.
We'll do our game and then we'll do the
I like doing
round.
the A-League thing.
Oh, I have no idea this week. It's going to be a draw.
disgusted, Shawnee. You look disgusted.
I can't.
You said you gave us hope and now you got no hope.
-1 each team.
Minus draw.
draw.
Come
I
on,
can't
City
be-
aren't that
you know,
bad.
I just think it's going to be a draw. There'll be a few goals maybe in it because I think both teams will leak. But yeah,
Now we're losing.
Oregon 3-1 loss.
Yeah, 3-1. I'll go 3-1 as well.
So, sorry, Sean, you said draw?
Draw.
Yeah, draw.
3-1 loss.
Fuck.
Jeez.
City, huh? 2-2 draw. I'm going to go 2-2 draw. I was going to say win, but I'll go 2-2 draw.
I can't see the goals.
Yeah, I'm sort of with Shawnee that we might leak. Both teams might leak a few.
Both teams might leak. Like they struggled in the midfield. Wellington set up really well against them in the midfield, which so City rely on playing their midfielders sort of shoulder square to each other, and Wellington got them to play just out of alignment, which stuffed up a lot of their transition and stuff throughout the match.
That's Wellington. This is us.
So yeah. So, mate, well, the video's there.
They have a bit of a backbone. We don't.
The video's there on how to play against them, and, maybe we watch the video and learn.
At the
We
moment,
don't have a DVD player.
At the moment,
Yeah.
what's a DVD player?
Yeah, well, that's because we got the
Let's
old
go into the round.
AFL sheds from, the Giants.
Yep. What's,
Let's go to the round.
Anyway, go into the
game
game.
tomorrow?
Wellington versus Victory. Sky Stadium.
Wellington.
I reckon Wellington as well.
Oregon draw.
I'm going to go Victory.
They hung in with the coach over there, and it's going to turn for them.
All right, Campbelltown Sports Stadium, MacArthur versus Perth.
I might actually go to that game.
MacArthur. They turn up always. They're at home always.
Yeah, MacArthur.
MacArthur. It'll be a good game as well.
I'll go draw.
Yeah, MacArthur. That's going to be
MacArthur. Yeah, I'll go
the
MacArthur.
used car salesman's going to have the shits again.
Yes.
Here we go. In Auckland versus Sydney FC. Top of the table clash. One of the couple of teams from the top of the
I
table.
think
Auckland.
bounce back.
That's draw.
I'm
Auckland.
going to go Sydney. I don't know why.
0 or even.
Actually, you know what? No, Sydney were fucking a little bit lucky.
They were luckiest, mate.
I'm going to go draw.
Auckland.
The deflections against us, fair dingham asses.
Brisbane versus
Not
Central
class.
Coast.
Draw. Or Mariners.
But what ground?
It's at KO Stadium.
Oh,
Brisbane win.
Nah.
I'm going to say draw.
Okay, draw.
I'm going to say Central Coast, and there's going to be a fight.
Fuck,
Draw.
so we're going to still be last at the end.
There's going to be red card and a fight.
All right. Last game to round it off. Not a bad one at Cooper's. Adelaide and Newcastle.
Oh.
No, I reckon that'll be a cracker game.
Straight
eh?
off the bat.
Newcastle, bro.
Nope.
Newcastle's playing
Newcastle,
juicy.
Newcastle.
Because it's not if it was a Friday night, anytime Adelaide play down there on a Friday night, 95% time win. On a Sunday, they're not real good.
All
It's
right.
Newcastle.
I'll jump on the bandwagon. Newcastle.
So Adelaide's winning, people.
We love our Newcastle.
I'm on the bandwagon. All right, Georgie, ladies.
The ladies.
Yes.
We're in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wellington and Perth.
Wellington, right?
Wellington.
Yeah,
I'll go Wellington. Yep, all right.
They're cooking something down there. There's
Victory and Newcastle. I'm going Victory.
Victory.
Yeah, Victory going to
Newcastle.
bounce back.
Newcastle. Yeah,
Newcastle.
again.
Sydney and Canberra.
Canberra.
Yes, Canberra and the Cockatoo, she'll score again.
Go Canberra. City
You know, I
and
call her
Brisbane.
the Cockatoo because she's got a...
City and Brisbane.
I think City will bounce back.
City, yeah.
Yeah, City, yeah, down
City,
there.
all right. And our ladies versus Adelaide.
Four in a
Let's
row?
go for 4 in a row.
4 in a row. 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
Girls,
Give it 4 in a
I'm
row.
coming there.
Give it 4 in a
You
row.
are, mate, if you put on the same performance, you girls are legends. I don't
Yeah.
care what Kev
Let's
just said.
go to third last on the ladder.
Pump that.
Let's go.
Get that Drake pumping out of the dressing room.
Easy there, Tiger.
Easy.
Easy, Tiger.
Easy.
One outburst wasn't
Run it
enough
back.
for you tonight, mate.
Once we were bottom, now we're here.
Off the air, fuck yeah.
Run it back.
Easy.
Who else can get 4 in a
4 in a
row?
row.
Hey, who else?
Hey, 11:30. Saturday
11:30.
night. Fucking let's go
Let's go,
United.
mate.
Before we go to Man United,
Oh, wait.
We're already there, mate.
Wanderers in NPL.
Last.
Nah,
Last. Fight for relegation.
they're playing against Blacktown City.
Oof.
No, we might actually have a decent team, eh?
Oh, playing my
We start off well and then get back in.
Yeah, they're
Plugged out.
decent team.
Oh, here we go.
Here we
This
go.
boy's coming.
Oh, Teddy. Oh, he dodged the camera.
Teddy's out.
He dodged the camera. Teddy
here
dodged
we
the
go.
camera.
Oh, hang on, don't lick there.
Oh, no. Whoa. Left side, not the right side.
Yeah, not in the shoe.
in between.
Yeah.
So what were you saying, George?
MPL.
MPL.
Yeah.
MPL's back this week.
Are we going to win, Georgie?
Nah.
I think
Olympic
Newcastle
will.
No, Newcastle. Sorry,
Sydney Olympic going to win.
Blacktown's got a good squad again.
Now, you know who I reckon marks the prize packer for this year NPL?
Yeah.
Sutherland.
Yeah, Sutherland are making
what's
some.
his name? Manager. What's his name? I forgot his name.
They're making some big statements down there,
Sutherland,
Sutherland. They got out there and through the various.
Perkovic is the coach. Yes.
Yeah,
Sutherland.
through various outlets, they've said that they want to be in the next 5 years. 5 years time, they want to be. They've
They wanna be the
They've
team.
launched their master plan. They want to be the team. Yeah. Where's our next week plan?
And then my next surprise packer for...
Right, so you got Sutherland coming out. The Sutherland Sharks want to be the biggest football club in Sydney in 5 years' time. Their master plan, they're working towards it. Where's our
We want to make the finals.
where's our next week's plan?
So my
where's
two
our,
surprise packets in the NPL men's Sutherland and Southern Districts
Farrell.
Raiders, and my premiers and winners overall, Apia.
Okay.
Early predictions.
Nice and quick.
Are they called Apia West now, or are they Apia?
No, it's Apia
Apia
Leichhardt.
Lions.
That's Apia
Apia
Leichhardt.
Lions. Leichhardt.
Leichhardt.
So what happens with the Apia West when they just go?
That's
into
only when
the
they're
championship?
the Australian Championship.
And allegedly, our Western United friends that got booted out of the A-League return in the Victorian Premier League this season.
What is it?
So Western
Say that
United
again?
are back in the Victorian Premier League this season.
Who's back?
Western United
Oh.
are back. One thing we didn't mention tonight, and someone brought it up, was Farrell. The
Yeah,
alleged,
a bit of a rumor
right?
going on there.
So
That'll be nice.
Nobody spotted him, but there was something I seen that said he's medical on Thursday. Whether they meant today or next week, I suppose we watch the club pages and see what happens.
Yeah, it would be today.
But they're talking something was he only going to be here for 4 games or something. So
4 games.
yeah, by the
What's
time
the
he
point
gets
then?
here, I don't know.
Oh, as in because
Yeah.
yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
4 games or 4?
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
was he?
because by the time we sign him and he comes in and he does his fucking jumping through hoops, don't worry about it.
So I don't know if that's
Season's done.
100.
We're not playing finals, otherwise it'll be 8 games.
Because the Post also mentioned that he gets a 4 months holiday here at home before he has to return back where he come from.
Rubbish. What's going on here? RBTV ripping out seats is too far. They click back in. Get over it. Happens every year.
You know the simple thing. I had the discussion with the guys from the SCG, the blokes that look after it.
Yeah.
I said, why don't you just put in safe standing? I said, why isn't it safe standing at every ground that plays football? You know, this is where we should be pushing to, because all of the media, they want to sell our game on the TV. They say, how good's the Sydney Derby? You know, the last piece that's missing from a Sydney Derby from making it absolutely cracking is safe standing down at the away base, right? You introduced that.
That's what I was saying.
You
too.
introduced that at
Saturday.
the SFS. You introduced it at Parramatta. You introduced it at all the stadiums. And this is something that's got to come from the APL that runs the competition. That you want us to hire your stadium, safe standing at both ends, so that everybody that goes both ends can go absolutely mental, go berserk, jump out of the tree, just give it their absolute best for 90 minutes and not have to worry about
I'm
the
old
bullshit
fashioned,
about
but,
plastic
I'm
seats.
old fashioned. I don't mind the seats jumping on and here
You know?
and there. They break a few. But those ones are kind of indestructible.
Part and parcel
these
of being
ones.
at the derby, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
Mate,
fair
Those ones are
dinkum.
kind of indestructible, those chairs. You break one and the whole thing collapses, just clicks off.
Do you remember the first grand final? What we did to
Oh, yeah.
No wonder they wanted to rebuild the stadium.
Bro, that
Fucking
was
hell.
that was fun.
You know, but in the day where we protect everything and we absolutely introduce laws to protect the Darwin, the people, trying to get a Darwin Award for doing stupid shit, you've got a situation here where just replace the bloody safe standing and be done with it, and then it's all over and done with. Flares are just about out. Like we just let people get in there, go berserk, and
there's no
cheer
flares
for the
on the weekend?
football.
Nothing in the
Didn't
stand?
see nothing,
Nothing.
mate. Nothing.
Nowhere? Nothing?
Nothing.
There was no tifo.
There
either.
was. Hang on.
No
tifos?
There was fake blue smoke on the eastern
Yeah,
side of the
that's-
So that
ground.
was probably the club shit.
The
That's
club
the club
stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
But if these media, like everybody's got a stake in this game, you want it to go berserk, mate. There's
What's
only
the
one
stake?
answer.
Can I tell you quickly
Yeah.
before we wrap up and all that? Your little friend in front of me
Pedro?
No,
Pedro.
this the Kentucky.
Yeah,
thing.
this thing.
He dead set looks like me if I've had a haircut.
Well, yeah, if
It's
you've
like
Same
that,
head shape.
and then it's like the round.
if you've had the
Jesus
Kev haircut,
Christ.
yeah,
No, there's
I'll
not about Kev. It's fucking
head out of this, mate.
me.
yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
Anyway,
The resemblance
we were
is
going on
the resemblance is
11:30.
Uncanny,
Still
yeah.
going.
11:30 Saturday night, boys.
Saturday night.
Get
Yeah.
fucking ready to
Get
get
ready.
4 in a
He's all
row.
making a fucking cut his hair.
Mate,
Well, he's got-
don't
he's-
jump shit. Let's not jump over.
He's still
Who you
got
guys
2
playing?
more.
Tottenham.
Tottenham. What do we think
Where
of
at?
Tottenham? Shit.
We're at.
Yep.
Old Trafford, mate.
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, you know.
I reckon
Oh,
4-0
Who?
United.
Oh, good. That was
So-
fucking.
So there's a new thing on SEN, right? So SEN football, they got Adam Peacock and Bozza and that, and they do it every Tuesday,
Yes.
What
right?
the fuck's SEN?
SEN, the radio
radio.
station, right?
SEN.
They're now
Michael Essien.
they're now doing an hour, right? Every Tuesday podcast with Bozza, Peacock, and they get other people in. They talk about the EPL. They talk about everything, right? This is people were asking questions about where can we ring in and where can we have talk back about our sport and stuff, right? If we got to support these guys. These are the type of fellas that actually buy into our game and support us, right? They dig in when times get tough. They've helped out active support and stuff. They've got this new thing. It only started this week, so look up SEN football. Don't get confused with that shit they
1170.
play. That shit they play in Melbourne, because they'll come up as well. But it's SEN football, and these fellas, they talk local, they talk international, they talk EPL, they talk Europe, the whole lot. So if you're into football,
The only issue I got with them, Shawnee,
Yep.
all talk, no action.
all
For
talk,
all
no action.
4
but-
of them that were on that panel,
Oh no,
Slater.
no, Slater's not on this.
Oh, thank
This-
God.
this-
He was on.
Sounds
he
like a
was-
good show
No,
already.
no,
Yeah, but
no.
that's Steam Sports.
That's
it?
that's Stan. Yeah, no. This
Yeah.
is SEN, the radio station.
Yeah.
And as they do it live on the radio, they record it and then they put it up on YouTube.
When does it go on? What time?
Tuesday afternoons. It's started off Mark Bosnich's our goalkeeper thing, whatever they call it, but it's every Tuesday.
What time?
And midday to 1. Right,
I'm working, mate.
I know you're working, right? But this is the thing they've also given.
How are we going to call and fucking?
No,
have
call
a
my
say?
brother.
Well,
rip my head off
no,
if he
but
sees
they
me on
do.
the phone.
So Bozza and that they do actually read the chat. Yeah, they do read the chat.
They
So
got
if you,
Instagram or they got...
yeah, they got all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? But YouTube, they're on, and if you want to get football, you want to talk about different stuff with football, you want to hear about different things, Europe, whatever. That's the point. And the funny thing is they actually talk about our competition here, and at the moment. The way our,
really shocked if they won't.
This is my personal belief, right? At the moment, our salary cap is put the reins on our competition, right? So how do we spice up our competition? I think next season, we got to look at pissing off the finals and having
Not gonna happen.
having first past the post.
No.
Right.
Well, I've said this ages ago.
Play an extra 6 games,
ages
right?
ago.
Because at the moment, making finals means shit, obviously, to players, right? So you're either first or you're last.
Yeah,
You
but
ain't
we've
first
said this
or that.
ages. We've said this ages ago. It's fucking never changed. It's the
either
concept. They want
first or you're
the
last.
grand final, the bandwagon concept.
Another thing I just want to quickly bring up before we finish, and I'll be very, very quick. Craig Foster, new technical director at Western Rangers.
What?
Mount Druitt Rangers?
Yeah.
They changed their name. Western Rangers. He's a new technical director of football there.
That's good to know.
So,
Craig Foster, mate.
Yep.
Right.
Giving
Western Rangers.
yes.
They
Yeah,
got
Rangers.
rid of Andy Montgomery and they brought in.
Another
Craig
disaster.
Foster, eh?
Wow, hey. From bad to worse.
Andy did all right for a while.
So there's been actually a bit of a
So-
revolution out there in the club. So Town Rangers, which is the association club, has been a change in people that run that as well. So there's been a bit of a boom through both clubs, and they're trying to be more aligned with each other.
Good luck to them.
Good luck.
Anyway,
Good luck, and actually, good luck to all the now that the district teams are all going back. It's a busy period for a lot of people.
Grading's
Shawnee's
starting.
Yeah, Shawnee's been there before,
associations,
grading and all that kind of stuff. And, obviously your son's back at it as well.
Back at it.
Banana.
Training started last week.
Yep. Georgie's old club is back at it. Liverpool Robins.
Liverpool Robins. What about
Yeah, he's a
Liverpool
Robins,
Olympic.
Robins boy.
no, I was a Robins boy.
You're a Robins man.
Pizza Haven.
With
Good
that
luck to
mutt,
everyone
yeah.
who's competing this year. It's only the beginning. It's going to be a long season. Let's hope we get some decent weather.
Okay, my son's on the big field now, big pitch.
Yeah, 11v11, huh? He's playing up a couple of
He's
years.
going up 2 years now, huh? Not
There you
bad.
go, the under
Good.
13s. If you get to watch the Condors under 13s,
Western Condors.
You'll see-
Condors. Sorry, I always mix that up.
hopefully you see the future of the Western Sydney Wanderers out
Fingers
there.
crossed, man. If these,
Hey,
can't,
banana?
if these
Then they
bludgers
sell it
can't,
for
if
3.4.
these bludgers can't bring a trophy, surely my son can one day.
Hey, which
That's the
club
dream.
would you want him to go to overseas? Or would you tell him, hey, that's it, you're Wanderers?
I'm happy. Just you know, I tell him I'm just happy if you play here. Play
Yeah, I
for
might
our
actually
club.
pop down to a
I'm
Robins
happy. I'm
game
not
if you let me
satisfied, man.
know.
Hey, we got two conversations going on.
There you go.
There we go.
Sorry, I was just reading the
What happened?
chat for me to come down to the Robins game.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
is a living legend.
Living legend. Did you play?
Yes.
Played.
I was
At
on the
Robins.
bench eating the oranges.
Oranges. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And, goalkeeper.
we got Doonside Hawks over there.
Yeah.
We got Robins
Lords
over
before
here.
that, you
Where
know.
were you, Banana? Where did you play?
FC Bossy Liverpool, mate.
FC Bossy Liverpool.
Yeah, I remember.
One man club,
Hey.
brother.
And let's, it'd be funny at the age of 50 to interview a call and say, hey, where was your first club? And he goes, St. Mary's Convent FC. That's where he started playing football, between Penrith and Mount Druitt.
And
There you go.
There you go.
Give a shout out to your one.
DB23081 wants you to come together.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
engaging.
Yeah, that's who we were talking to earlier.
What's the DB stand?
Is this the guy? I don't know.
What's his name?
What's the name that was in
That
the
was
box
interview.
with us?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Liam's mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, okay. There you go. He wears
Left
he
hand,
wore the
that's
Rob
right.
he wore the Robins jacket that
Oh,
time.
man, the memories.
The memories.
You're right.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a
all
good
right.
show. I think we'll wrap it up there.
If I know one thing will let us down. Surely the second one won't.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, because
It'll be exciting just to see what happens the fifth one.
the fifth one. Yes,
Because that's midweek
the midweek game
against West Ham.
We had the Clippers out. You reckon?
West Ham away.
Oh,
Mate.
Midweek.
that's a tough
Mate,
ass.
imagine if you get to West Ham and fuck it up.
Oh, we'd be burning.
Well, I thought
Didn't they fuck it up once like that? They went 4 and then they lost the fifth.
three.
Third.
yeah,
It was
three.
third. I think it was third.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, let's see what happens. All right, boys. Well, it's been another good show.
Glory, Man United.
We'll keep everyone posted whether or not we move the interviews to Gate F. We'll see how we
fuck,
feel
here
on
we
the
go.
day.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
But
you lose, you go there for sure.
if we lose, it's outside Gate F. Any other result, go to Gate C.
You're
Nah, back out now. Fucking just go full throttle. Just go next. Go there.
Regardless.
Regardless, fuck it. Go now.
All right, this week, interviews are outside Gate F.
Put a bit of pressure on these
Gate
bastards.
F.
Done. There you go.
What about media
Shorter
pass?
walk for us.
You know?
Who's going to interview the player? Who's going to be the man? Don't talk tough now.
Well,
gonna
last
be
time we
the
made
player?
you do it outside Wollongong, you fucking fluffed it.
I fluffed. That was.
I'll bring the camera.
Sean's
Georgie.
bringing the camera.
That was a still beginner, mate.
I've got to see, because if Sean's huffing and puffing like he did last time outside, I can't let him interview them.
No, mate, I would have went
It looks like Georgie. It's
absolutely
gonna be
blowing a
Georgie.
vein.
Georgie.
There
Well,
would have
you know
been.
what?
There would have
Georgie,
been.
question.
Everyone
Ready?
but Barello. Anyone but Barello.
Have your questions ready.
Mate.
No,
Just let him talk as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
There would have been if I had.
Now,
a-
you know what? Georgie's got a good. He's got a good rhythm.
Good system,
now.
young.
He's got a good
I had to
rhythm.
wait because there
What?
would have been 3 hits on.
Can you put in the chat how I'd go in my interviewing skills?
Sure you want to ask these boys?
No.
Sure you want to ask these
Hey,
We
boys?
said don't get
I've been-
personal, and you're like, hey, tell me.
I've been reading the chat all night. They've been our friends.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
They were
Some
going
of
up
them.
before.
They
Some
think
of
they
them.
can say anything.
Yeah, some of them.
Well, they can. That's what the chat
That's
said.
what it says.
It is.
Just don't get personal. But anyway,
Don't get personal. Come and have a chat to us post game, guys, and get on the camera
Give me a
yourself.
Robins
And,
jacket.
you know,
3 extra large.
and,
all right,
and,
that's it. We're moving to the Gate F
Yeah,
and
it is
put,
what it is.
Yep, and
this week.
and,
Gate F.
and put what you've got to say on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We've actually enjoyed having new people on the post match.
Yep, because I can tell you,
maybe not. I don't know.
I don't care.
I walked on
More
here.
the
There's
merrier.
there's no right, wrong, or anything. You just got to be yourself,
Yep.
and you got to tell it how you feel.
It's been nice. It's been nice to
You
have
know?
Stocko and Boz come on as well. So
Yeah.
Chris
boys.
Stanley came on in and the sound was buggered.
What
And-
happened?
Chris back on.
George,
Have another go.
did we want George's head back next week? It keeps the mosquitoes away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Sorry about that, Chris. They've been on charge all week. Trust me, it's not going to fuck up this week. So I apologise about that.
That old chestnut, huh?
Yeah, they've been. I swear to God, I've been charging them every day.
We now have a backup set as
Yes,
well.
and
Backup
Sean's
set.
got a backup
So,
set.
you know, so we're doing our best, guys, to bring you seamless, make sure everything we do on the channel is the best, you know. Support us.
Don't worry, I'm coming back soon. Don't worry. Don't.
Yes, Michael, come to
I'm
get
coming.
Mate,
Soon,
the day
soon.
we're gonna,
Soon.
mate, I gotta talk to Karen about this countdown thing. We gotta put a countdown to
Oh,
Banana's return.
feel like when Jericho made his debut.
Jericho come out
that
of the tunnel.
countdown, and then like
Who's Jericho?
then-
Drop signs.
And The Rock goes,
Yeah.
"Who in the blue
Who
hell are you? It doesn't matter who."
We should get
Could you
like
imagine
that.
on your return, they hand you a jersey in the middle of the stadium?
Yeah. In a
Fucking
frame.
hell,
you know.
man.
And they play that.
Well, imagine Banana get one of those, you know, the McDonald's seats that they have in front.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
on the pitch.
The McDonald's
On the
seats.
pitch.
On that couch.
You'll
on
end up
the
smacking
couch.
out
On that
the
beach
back.
chair. On that beach chair. Give me that beach. Give me that.
Yeah.
McDonald's beach
Yeah.
chair.
How do you get that seat?
You gotta apply.
You got to apply. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
See if
no,
we
get
can
one.
get you. We've
Hook
paid
us
right.
up.
We've paid $400 for the ticket. Might as well see if they'll let us on the field.
Yeah, fucking might as well. I might as well just storm on the field like I did once upon a
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Mate,
well,
imagine that, you know,
2 years later.
the Chicago Bulls music starts playing and the lights start doing like
What's
the
their music?
around and you know
No, I don't watch that.
we'll play for you after.
I
Smoke-
only watch when I do.
smoke.
Watch Last Dance?
Who?
The Michael Jordan.
The last
Yeah.
dance.
Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, I did.
And then the
Yeah, when it's when
what do
they
they
do
call
the
it
play
now?
announcement.
So they don't call it smoke. They call it aesthetic lighting. Something. There's some bullshit name for it they use now
we've
on,
got
on
smoke,
cruise
yeah.
ship and nightclubs, right? For
That's what we've got the smoke.
smoke, right? A bit of smoke with the lights,
on
and
the
then
dog, Teddy.
out comes the banana.
You're right.
Yeah.
Arms tied behind his back.
Mate, it's been a pleasure tonight. Oh, Kit Wilson. Yes.
Who?
Yes. Kit Wilson.
I don't know. I'm not following.
oh,
I don't know. I don't know what
It's a
that is.
wrestler.
Oh,
He was
kick.
in Pretty Dangerous, Pretty Deadly.
I don't. For
He's
who?
got a new theme song now.
Free banana indeed. Anyway,
Who's that? Oh, yeah.
All right.
we're getting to that countdown. Free banana.
We'll be back. Don't
Guys,
worry. No
like,
stress.
share,
Hashtag
subscribe, gate F, everything.
Let's
We're
get
done.
these 3 points.
We're getting this 3 points, even though we all predicted a draw.
Even if you
And
don't want
lost.
to, even if you don't want to talk to us, just come and shake our hands.
Yeah.
Come and see Sean.
Or,
All right.
You know what?
Go see
I'm
Sean.
accepting free slaps.
Oh, here we go. We're cutting it there.
Holy,
Look at
holy.
the lineup. Fuck you got now. Everyone wants to slap.
Everyone wants to slap you. Guys, we're out. We'll see you next week.
See yas.